Welcome to this Uma Musume beginner guide. I will try to explain to you everything you need to know, and I try to be as fast as possible. Up here you have your gacha currency, your carrots. You can also buy them, of course. It's a gacha game. Those prices are probably a lot cheaper in the Steam store than they are in the Android or Apple store, but only if you're not from the US, because the Steam store will give you the US dollar prices, and when you're not from the US, you will get your own prices on your phone. So when you buy in euros, then those will probably be a lot cheaper if you buy them in US dollars, because the US dollar is not standing very good at the moment. Up there you also have your gold. You need those for upgrades. If you're RP, you need those for the arena mode, as I call it, and the TP and the TP. You need the TP for the carrier mode. That's the main mode of the game. Up here on the left is your team rank. This is calculated by your PvP team rank. This is calculated by your PvP team, but we will get to that later. Up here there is an event ongoing. This can vary from time to time. So right now this will keep going for 6 more days, and then another event will come up. You can just click on here and then you get to the event. We'll not get through this now because this will change. Then down here you have your missions. Those are the daily missions. You can earn some carrots from it. Some other stuff I will explain later on. The main missions, they will be there forever, and they will add some more in the future. Then you have titles. Titles are what I like to call achievements, where you just do stuff and then you get this cool achievement for it. And you can equip it to your profile. Then down here, there's the career button. That's the most important button of them all. This is where you start your training mode. We'll get to that one later. This one is the shop. The shop is explained very fast. Those are the friend points. I will explain the currency later on. In this shop, I would advise to get all five copies of Haru Urara support card, because it's a very, very good one. Club point exchange, where you also can get some support cards and some character shards. The cleat exchange, where you get silver, gold and rainbow cleats. I will also explain to you later on where you get those cleats from, because they obviously give you very good rewards, as you can see here. Then you have the Clover exchange, where you also can get some tickets, and the statue exchange. Statue exchange will give you character shards, and with those you can upgrade your characters to 2, 3, 4, 5 stars. Those will cost 1 for the first 25, then it will go up to 2 for the next 25, and then it will go up to 3 for the next 25, and so on. So this will be quite expensive. And you can only buy the shards of characters you already have, not of those you maybe want to get but you don't have already. In the voucher exchange, there will be a voucher in the beginning for you. This will be a free pick, where you can get 1 3-star for free, one of your choice. And the daily sales will randomly open. You can get 3 of those per day, and they will only be open for 10 minutes each, but you will get a notification on the screen. Then there is the concert theater. That's not really important right now. Then there is the club. The club is like an alliance, and you can get some upgrade materials in here. So if I need dirt racing shoes to upgrade my dirt characters, I can put the request in here, and the other ones in my club can give me those. As you can see here, Destructor wants mile racing shoes. I have 126 of those, so I donate him 2. Here you go, and I get club points for it. So this is where you get them. Then you can exchange them in the shop. This is the only purpose of this club mode, so there is nothing else. Now going on to story. This is just where you can read the story, and you get carrots for doing the stories. You don't even have to read them, you just go through them like this, skip them, and ba-boom, free carrots. So if you don't want to read the story, I would advise you to do that. In the main story, you also get a support card in the end. So yeah, try to do the main story first, because you get a lot of carrots, and then 2 free support cards, super rare support cards, if I may say so. Now we get to the enhanced section. In the enhanced section, there is firstly the trainee part. In this one, you can firstly upgrade the potential of your Uma. So if I want to, let's say, upgrade my special week to level 3, then I click raise potential. This will cost me those upgrade materials. And if I do that, I will get a new skill called Gourmand or Gourmand, or whatever. I don't speak French. This will cost you money, as you can see. Potential level 3. And the more potential you upgrade, the more skills you will get. Those red little hoofs there will show you that you have the materials to upgrade them. The star unlock is also pretty simple. You have your Umas with 1, 2 and 3 star, and you can upgrade them, of course, to the next higher star level. This star level doesn't really matter, except that it gives you stats in the beginning. That's really important, but you can play every one of those and they will still be good. Not like in other gacha games where those stars matter the most. I can, for example, easily do a career with nice nature here and it will turn out good. If you want to raise a star level, you can also look for the red hoof on the right top right corner. Right now I don't have one, but I can do this. So you can see I need 5 more shards to upgrade her. So that's where we get back to the statue exchange. I showed it to you earlier in the shop. You can just go on this button here. This will take you to the shop and then you can buy those pieces you need. Now you can see I have 50 now, and then I can upgrade her to star level 5. This will give me some upgrades in my base stats and will upgrade the main skill of her ultimate. Here's the animation for it. Now she's happy. And when you upgrade a Uma to 3 stars, you will unlock her racing outfit. This is the normal outfit everyone has in the beginning, but on 3 stars, a special one will unlock. Like you can see here, Special Bleak has a special one because she is 3 stars, but those all have the normal one. Having that explained, we go to the star piece storage. So she explained it to me already. If you get an Uma up to 5 stars and you get another copy of this Uma, then those copies will end up here. And you can exchange those for the clovers. And then you can exchange those clovers in this shop here. The trainee button just shows you which Umas you have on which level. So this is just an overview. Going to the support cards. You can also level them up. This will cost you those level up materials and monies, as you can see. And it will upgrade those stats for you. You can see up here. I did a support card video on how they work, so you can watch that if you want to get a better understanding of those. But you gotta really understand that support cards are the most important factor in this game. If you have good support cards, then this will make the whole game easier. So if I want to upgrade the gold chip on here, for example, I can do that. You can see my hit frequency goes up. But that's not really what I want. I want to get level 10, 15, 35 and whatever, because those are new stats the card gives to you. So if I go to level 10, costs quite some SP and monies. Those SP points are pretty rare, so you gotta know what you're upgrading. I am sacrificing myself here today. I get Initial Friendship Gorge. It's very good. You want that. And as you can see, this is unlocked right now. And the unique perk up here is also only unlocked at level 30, so I could do that. That's the max because I only have her on 0 stars, but this would be enough to upgrade to get her unique perk. This one, for example, is on 4 stars and on level 50 and got everything unlocked. This is a max one. The uncap function is like the star up from the Umas. You can star up those cards. For example, I have Marvelous Sunday here with the red hoof. You can see she's upgradable. I can go there, uncap, yes. And you can see my max level also goes up. Level uncapped. The best one is 4 stars, of course, and level 50. For gold cards, the maximum level is 45. And the rare cards, yeah. I don't really talk much about those because those are really if you don't have anything better. But I would rather not take them and take some other gold card instead. The storage is the same as the clovers that we talked about for the Umas. The cleats are if you cap a card and then you get another copy of it, then you can exchange those for cleats. You will get silver cleats for rare cards, gold for super rare, and for super rare cards you will get the rainbow ones. And as you know, the rainbow ones give the best stuff. And they all give the same amount of stuff. That's very cool. You can get one SR ticket from everything. In the deck you can see your current deck. That's what I have now. You can of course change out those cards with this one, for example, and whatever you like to choose. In the list you can just see your cards. So that's it. The veteran Uma Musume just shows you the list with the Umas you already trained. So this is everyone I trained and every rank I did with them. Edit team edits your arena team. And talking about the arena team, we will talk about that now because we went over the whole enhanced section. So the arena mode, or as it's officially called, the team trials, is a PvP mode where you can race against other players' teams. If you edit your team, you end up here. So those are the Umas you trained in career mode. And you can only put a Uma in here if you have trained them at least once. You can't pull a Uma and put them immediately in on G+. You have to train them once, at least. And as you can see here, we have sprint, mile, medium, long, and dirt. And you should get at least one of each. So as you can see, for example, Suzuka here can run mile and medium. And that's why she is a mile right now, because that's her best trait. If you look at Oguri, she has an A in dirt, and that's why she's running in dirt for me. And let's take the best example here, Bakshin. Why Bakshin is in sprint and not a mile is because she is a sprinter. If you look at the skills I gave her, here for example there's a sprint skill. So I would really advise to go for sprint here if you train her with the sprint skills. And for mile, I have Grass Wander in because she has an S in mile. S the best that you can get for distances, for the track and for the style. So if you have an S somewhere, I just would put them in there. At first you will only have one row in here, and then you will promote to the next section, and then you will have 2 rows. And after that you will promote to the next section and you will have 3 rows. Those will each be upgraded after around a week. So in the next few days I should unlock the 3rd row here. As you can see up here, I'm in promotion range. The promotion line is down here. You can see here your class rewards, what you get for promotion, for retention, and for demotion. And you have to get those stats to rank up. In the beginning, for the first 3 classes, it's pretty easy, and this is not a lot to get. And you can see here the support bonus. The support bonus is calculated by the support cards you've upgraded, so you should level up a lot of support cards to get this bonus up. The team race. This one is the strongest team up here. This one is the okay team. And this one is the mad team. So technically I should win against this one, and I probably lose against this one. So this is how this works. Those are real players with real teams. Let's try it against Vash Stampede here. I see it's a strong team because it's a lot of 3 stars. And you can see the motivation. Higher motivation is better than a lower one. So we just start. You can use items here, but I don't recommend it. And then you click race. And then you can either view the race, or you just click on see results to skip it. My team Opera O lost here, because you can see she was 2nd and the Majiro McQueen of him was 1st. This one I also lost. Same thing. Mine went 8th and 10th, whatever. This one I also lose. So this is not going well right now for me. Also lost. And this one maybe I win it. No, I also lost. So you can also get a draw and a win, and to get a win on this screen, you have to win 3 of those races. So that was the team trials. As you can see, I now got my daily mission in here. Now we get to the daily races. Those you should do every day. You have the monies and the SP card upgrades. I would prefer to use those because those are very rare. So you can do those. You have to run them first, and after that you can skip them. And yeah, the Jupiter Cup is the hardest one of those right now. I won't do them anymore because I only lose. Let's do this one. Put him one good medium runner. You can see the stats up here. And then she has an awful mood, but those are all NPCs, so she should probably win. The results to skip it. Yes, first, and I get my SPs, you can see. Let's do another time. You can do this 3 times a day. That one, and now just show you what happens if you... Oh wait, yeah. This is the daily sale. You can now click on shop, and this will appear for 10 minutes. You can buy whatever you need, upgrade materials, SPs, and so on. But I would watch out because you can see my money is very low right now. So yeah, you need to watch out what you buy for. So let's test out what the hard one gives you if you lose. Probably win now for the showcase. Raise last ticket. Let's see. Yes, and now I win. Of course, the last few days I didn't win. Okay, that's fine. But so this is what you get for winning the best one. After doing that, I claim my dailies, and now it tells me to do my career playthrough for the day. You have to do 1 and then you're good. You can see I unlocked a main quest here. 6,000 XP is a lot, so I take that. Let's go to the last point, the Scout. This is the Spotlight Uma Scout right here, and this is the Spotlight Support Card Scout. Here you have the paid Scouts where you get guaranteed Umas and guaranteed support cards, but those will cost real paid gems, so you have to pay money for those. Each 10 pull will cost 1,500 carats, and you can also do one-time scouts, but I wouldn't recommend it because for the 10-time scout you have a higher chance to get something. You can of course watch my gacha guide to know what exactly the odds are and what's going on here. Just telling you that support cards are the way to go. Always go for support cards. Those will be needed. Now entering the career. There is one scenario right now, the URA finals. They will add some in the future, but for now we only have this one. Up here you can see a scenario record where you can unlock rewards by getting better ratings, and my best one was A with 10,000, so this is probably A+, so that you know where you have to be. So let's pick our nice nature, for example. We upgraded earlier on the higher star level. You can see her nice nature is a medium and a long runner, so she can run either medium or long distance. She also has a turf and a late one, so you have to take each of those stats into your mind because those are important. So you can also see she gets a 20% bonus in power and a 10% bonus in wits, but we'll see this one when we are starting a training mode. So is she a medium or long runner, you're probably asking? Let's take a look at the skills. Medium. So you should rather build her as a medium runner because her skills tell you that. That's a free medium skill right here. But you can of course build her as a long runner. That's no problem. You're not forced to build her as a medium runner. But I wouldn't build her as a sprinter because a G will just lose you everything. This is the breeding, as we call it. So you choose a Uma, and you can see at the inspiration point here that there are some blue and pink ones. You can of course watch my inheritance video to get a more in-depth look. But right now I will explain to you 3 stars is good, and this one will give you a higher starting stat. So 1 star will give you 5, 2, 10, and 3 will give you 15. And those will stack with the other ones. And right here, you can see 2 star in turf, 1 in medium and 2 in mile. And always the upper one will get inherited to this Uma. This one, the pink ones just give you a higher chance for an S stat. So what do we take? We could go for medium, late and turf parents, but I'm lazy right now, so we go for auto select. You can see up here there's the affinity, and the affinity should always be 2 circles because this will give you the best out of those parents. So go for the triple circle and you're good. If there is a triangle, you should really take someone else. Let's go to the support cards. You can put your best support cards in here, and then that's your deck. But you can also add a friend card. So maybe look up some whales that spend a lot of money into this game. For example, this one, that's one of the best wisdom cards right now. Or this one, that's one of the best stamina cards right now. And then you just take it and you're good to go. You have a free, overpowered card in your deck. I would always recommend to take at least 2 speed cards for everyone. And then for long distance, take 2 stamina cards. And for mid distance, you can take one of each stat if you want to. Guts is just the most useless stats of them all, but you can of course take it with you if you want to. Anyways, let's get into the career start. If you're not interested in the story and don't want to read everything, you can just skip it. Go on shorten all events. Double skip, so it just skips through everything. Confirm, and it goes inspiration, gives me my stats in the beginning, and then it goes whoosh. Yes. And now we're in the trainings menu. Right here you can click on train. You can see there is an exclamation mark. This will give you skills and skill upgrades. Skill upgrades will make the skills cost less. That's very important. And you can see up here on the right, there are the Umas that are training with you, your support cards. You can see there are none. There's 1, there's 2, there's 1. In the beginning, I would always advise to go for the most Umas, because you want to get the gauge, you can see down here, the bar, to be at least at 80%. So when you get the bar to 80%, this one will go orange. And when you get an orange gauge, this will mean you have a chance to get a friendship training, or also called rainbow training, because it will light up like a rainbow. You should always prioritize those. Then you should prioritize the most Umas, and then you should prioritize the one with the exclamation mark. You can see I have the most Umas here and an exclamation mark. Now I'm going for that one. It's a success. Now you can see up here I have motivation normal. This will go up to great, and this will greatly upgrade your stats you will get. So you can of course do this one and then just put your motivation up. So now it's on good. I will not do that too often, but it's very important to have good or even the best motivation you can get. Now you have some choices here. I will advise you to go to Game Torah, look up the support card right here on the top, and then look up this event. Lovely training weather, for example. It will show you what exactly stats you get. So I take this one right now, but I know what it gets me. And now you can see here, there are some exclamation marks, but also 2 Umas. I will go for the 2 Umas because I want the gauge to go up. Now we have a support card event will give us free stats. So now I will go for the 2 Umas again, upgrade those. Whoop. Nice upgrade. Now you can see I get a training event for Nice Nature, the one we are training right now. And you can also look this one up. You just search the Uma on Game Torah and then look up what extra training does. So one up here gives you a stat increase of 5 of the stat you just trained, but will lower your energy. And this one will give you plus 5 energy. Let's just take this one, as you can see. And then we have another support card one. Nice. Now I would rest, because under 50% you have a high failure rate. And the failure rate, I would say everything above 10% is not worth taking, because you will always fail. Wisdom can also be trained when the energy bar is lower than 50% and it will give you some energy back. So have that in mind. But for now I will rest. Nice. Now we're in our first race. This is the debut race. You will always run this at the same time. You can upgrade your skills here. watch out that you buy a skill your Uma really needs. For example, Nice Nature is a late runner. You don't want to buy this gold skill because it's for pace chasers, and she is not a pace chaser. She will not use the skill, so even though it's gold, don't buy it. She will not use it. It's useless. So you either buy the medium one for her, if you want to buy if you want to build a medium, or one of those inherited skills she got from her parents. I will go with the medium skill right here. You see, it's 30% off because of the hints we got before. So this is leveling up hints. So now she has a medium skill. Now we get into the race. You can see here the stars are showing that she's very good in this race. She got turf and medium stats on A, so this will give her a star. Everything above B will give you this little star here. You can also check the predictions if you will win this race, and the double circle again shows you that you are very good equipped for this race. You can see the guts is not that good, but it's still fine. So let's start the race. If you have run the race before, then you can just skip it. Or you can race and then watch it. Landscape portrait.
足元はスタート。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。誰が先？
Nice, you at first. Unexpected. Now you can see that the special week we got right here is in the orange. So she will now probably appear as a rainbow in some cases. She will only appear as a rainbow if she's on her stat. You can see right now she's a speed card and she's on a gut stat, so she will probably not glow. She will have to be on her speed stat. So we'll just wait and hope for the best. Now we have our second race. You can see up here you have to place in the top 3 to get further in the career. So we buy some skills because we don't want to get 4th or worse. So we are late, so we take the late searcher one. So we have some pacer here, but we take this one. This red one is a debuff. This will debuff the other Umas and will give you an advantage. Now we're going to the race. Predictions are very good, except for guts again. And what I forgot to talk about in the last race. Look at the strategy right here and change it if it's not in the right one. Sometimes the Uma has 2 pace strategies. For example, if our Uma has pace and late and you want to go for late, it could be on pace, so the skills you bought for late will not be applied for the pace one, so you just change it to late and then click confirm and then she will run as a late runner. I will now skip this one because I've already run this race and won as a first place, so I unlocked the few results button. And she got second. Okay, it's fine because we had to be top 3. sometimes up here where entry criteria met is written down right now, there will be a sentence like get 2,000 fans to continue, for example. Then you have to run races manually to gain fans. You can click on here, races. Center stage is the best for gaining fans, for example. Confirm. And then you can run a race that will give you fans. So you can see here 3,800 fans. If you need 4,000, for example, this will probably be enough if you get first place, because the first place will probably give you 5,000 instead of 3,800. So this will scale up the better place you get. But now we're not racing, we're training, and we got a rainbow training. So you can see now they are both on the golden gorge. Not really maxed, because then they would be standing maxed. But she is in the golden on her own stat, so she will get a rainbow. So now we can do this, and this will give you better stats. You can see there are more now, because we upgraded them all. Now we have rainbow skills with 3 Umas and 2 hints. It's pretty good. And those will continue to appear because we upgrade all of the cards to gold now. So now we have none of those because they all went to the wrong trainings category. This is just RNG. So don't worry, don't hit them all the time. Now we're in an inspiration screen. This will give you stats based on your parents. You can see I got a lot of stats here, because the parents were 2 stars on the blue stats. As you can see right now, we got warned that the summer camp is in 2 rounds. So for the summer camp, you want to be prepared. You want to have max energy, because this will give you big stat increases. So let's try to be on max energy in 2 rounds. So now we are in the summer camp. This will give you big stat increase, as you can see now. Always pick the rainbow trainings in here. Now you can see up here, we need 5,000 fans to continue in this run. So we need those, because otherwise we will lose. So we will choose a race here. Let's take this one, because this will get us the 4,500 fans if we win this one. Because we'll always be more than what's written down here. I can also go for this one, but this one is G1. G1 is always harder, so we want to win. We don't want to get third.
ここは負けられない一番人気7番美しい各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました
So she got first now, and I haven't won this trophy before. Now it's mine, haha. And you see, she got 8,000 fans, so it's more than enough. And just like that, we got the entry criteria. As you can see, we got a debuff now. So debuff is slow metabolism. She cannot gain speed anymore, but we need speed. So what we do is click on the infirmary and the debuff will be gone. It will also recover some health, but yeah, it will cost you around. And now the URA finals start. So the URA finals are a quarterfinal, a half final, and a final. And you have to win all of them to get the max stats for this run. So let's start by buying a good skill. Then we go into the race. And I like to simulate the race. So I just go here, we can also watch it. We got first, lucky me. And between those finals, you can do 2 more trainings. So it's the semi-finals. So I can do 1 more training here. Then I can buy some skills. Then I can run again. First. And if you don't get first in one of those races, you can use the alarm clocks you got in the beginning. Those will let you redo the race up to 3 times. So that's the final, so we have to win this one. Now I got 6, as you can see. So I use one of those clocks. 1 is free per day. Run again. And I got first. And now I finished the career mode. Now we get some stats. Then we buy some last skills. Not many good ones. Take those. And then we'll see what the score is in the end. And it's a B. That's fine. For the beginning, it's fine. And yeah, that's it. That was the carrier mode. You can now put it into your PvP team if you want to. You can see here, you can edit team or not. And the score for your PvP team will be shown up here. Team rank, you can see. This is the sum out of all the Umas you have in your team. So I finished my daily missions. I am happy. I got some carrots, nice. And that's it. So I hope you've learned a lot today. You can watch some of my videos to learn more about this game. But for now, I say bye-bye and have fun playing the game. And I wish you the best of luck in the gachas.